Well, hello. It is Monday, the 1st of July. And this is the Greenbrier Valley Church of the Nazarene with your daily devotion for today. Today, our devotion comes from the book of 2 Samuel, chapter 7, and we will be reading verses 18 through 24. Here's the word of the Lord. Then King David went in and sat before the Lord, and he said, Who am I, sovereign Lord, and what is my family that you have brought me this far? And as if this were not enough in your sight, sovereign Lord, you have also spoken about the future of the house of your servant. And this decree, sovereign Lord, is for a mere human. What more can David say to you? For you know your servant, sovereign Lord. For the sake of your word and according to your will, you have done this great thing and made it known to your servant. How great you are, sovereign Lord. There is no one like you, and there is no God but you, as we have heard with our own ears. And who is like your people Israel, the one nation on earth that God went out to redeem as a people for himself, and to make a name for himself, and to perform great and awesome wonders by driving out nations and their gods from before your people, whom you redeemed from Egypt? You have established your people Israel as your very own forever, and you, Lord, have become their God. And that is the word of the Lord. Our article today is titled Servant for God. The article today and for the rest of this week are written by Lexi Sundberg. Lexi is with the Nazarene Compassionate Ministries of the Church of the Nazarene in the country of Poland. And here's what Lexi writes for us on this 1st of July. In this prayer, David reaffirmed the sovereignty and the goodness of God. He recontextualizes his position and the position of his family as oriented towards the Lord instead of themselves being the center. Of course, as our Creator and King, God already knows this. David's prayer was to remind himself and those witnessing. It is countercultural to paint ourselves as not the center of our own story. To recognize God as the beginning, middle, and end of our story is a radical act because it requires us to give up our control and our independence. This passage of Scripture reminds us that no matter our status in the world, our most important position is servant to God. All that we do pales in importance to serving the Lord and following God's will. The good news is that this surrender is one of the best things we could ever do. By allowing the voice of God to guide our life, we are opening up ourselves to greater things than we can ever imagine. Being a servant to God does not mean oppression and a loss of dignity, but rather being part of an amazing plan for us and all of creation. Let the Beauty of Jesus Be Seen in Me by Albert Osborne is our hymn for today. Let the beauty of Jesus be seen in me, all his wonderful passions and purity. And as we have just read in 2 Samuel 7:22, how great you are, sovereign Lord. There is no one like you, and there is no God but you. And this is your daily devotion for Monday, for the 1st of July. Have a blessed day.